One of the more common questions I get is,
Eric, how do I know if I have ADHD?
And the truth is, I can't answer that for you. The only person who can answer that question is a medical professional, but you can at least get a good idea as to if you might have it, which can inform your decision to then go and talk to your doctor and potentially get a diagnosis. And that is what this video aims to do, gosh darn it. This video will be a part of a series, Graphic, where I show you different symptoms of ADHD in different contexts. To be diagnosed with ADHD, the symptoms will have had to have a negative impact on one of three areas of your life: professional, academic, or social. This particular video will focus on ADHD in school and the 8 symptoms that qualify inattentive type ADHD or ADHD-I. There are 9 additional symptoms that qualify hyperactive/impulsive type ADHD or ADHD-H. And on that note, depending on what symptoms you experience, you can either be diagnosed with ADHD-I, ADHD-H, or combined type ADHD if you qualify for both. Finally, before we travel back in time circa 2004 AD to young Eric in the classroom, I just need to mention that there are a total of 17 symptoms of ADHD listed in the DSM, Graphic, which holds the diagnostic criteria for ADHD and other mental disorders here in the US. To be diagnosed with ADHD, if you're under 17, you only need to meet the criteria for 6 of the listed symptoms. If you're over 17, you only need to meet the criteria for 5 in their respective categories: hyperactive and impulsive, or inattentive. Lost it for a second. Now, without further ado, hop into my DeLorean, buckle your seatbelts, and let's go see how young Eric is doing in his junior high English class. Oh, and ignore the beard. Just imagine that hair was still on the top of my head. Eric, you're late. Yeah, sorry, I was, Yes? I don't know. I guess I don't have an excuse. Anyway, today we are going to blah, 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 blah.
I wonder where peanuts grow. I'm pretty sure I've never seen a peanut tree before. Have I? Do peanuts grow on trees?
Okay, now if everyone could open up your textbooks, we are on chapter 4. When I call your name, please stand up and read the next passage. Eric, we'll start with you. Cool. Whenever you're ready. What? Oh my God. Please start reading. Oh. Whenever you're ready. Okay. I'm ready. From the textbook. Oh, right. What? I don't have my textbook. Jack, can you please let Eric borrow your textbook? Sure. Thank you, Jack. Thanks. Okay, so, Chapter 4. In stories, poems, and plays, authors often explore important ideas about human nature and life. These ideas... You hear that? What? It sounds like music is playing outside. Focus, Eric. Okay. It sounds like the Beatles. I mean on the damn book. Sorry for swearing. That's okay. Textbook, Eric. Right. These ideas are called themes. A theme is a central... Shoot. What? I think I forgot to feed my dog before I left home today. He's gonna be pissed. Okay, Eric, just sit down and give Jack back his textbook. Jack, can you please stand up and start reading? Eric, when Jack is finished, I'm gonna ask you to give a summary of the passage he just read. Okay? Got it. So what are you gonna do when Jack's finished? Summarize it. Hallelujah. Jack, please begin. In stories, poems, and plays, authors often explore important ideas about life.
I wonder where I left my
nature.
textbook. I feel like I haven't seen it in a while.
A theme is the
Or my
central
guitar.
message or lesson that
When was the last time I
author wants the
played?
reader to take away from
Oh,
the
the
story.
last time was when I tried to play
Unlike
Hotel
the plot,
California
which is
without a
what
capo and got
happens in the story,
frustrated.
the theme is what the story says
How can I
about
make my hands stronger? Squeezing stuff,
Thank
I
you,
guess?
Jack. Eric, your summary, please. So poems and plays center around and stories and plays center around a they're centric to okay. You know what? Failed experiment. We're gonna move on. Please take out your homework and pass it to your neighbor. Ooh. What is this? What's going on, guys? He gave this to me? Why did you give this to Jack? Because he asked for it? No, I didn't. Because I didn't, I don't have my homework. Why not? I don't know. Why didn't I feed my dog? He's probably freaking out right now. You know what? Just write a response on Jack's homework for partial credit. Jack, you're off the hook. Nice. You're welcome. Shut up, man. Why'd you write so much? You're welcome. Hey, could I borrow a pen? And that's time. Okay, please pass your papers back to your neighbors. What now? You just drew a picture of a... I don't even know what it is. It's a dragon, dude, obviously. Eric! Okay, all right, everyone, have a great day. Eric, please stay behind. We need to talk. What's going on with you? What do you mean? You're not paying attention in class. You're not doing your homework. When you do your homework, it's... last week, you answered the questions based on the wrong chapter. Yeah, that was weird. You didn't even stop to think that the questions weren't even relevant to what you were reading? No, I just thought they were weird questions. All right, well, here's the deal. You currently do not have a passing grade in this class. Do you even care? Yes, of course I do. Really? Because that's not what it seems like to me. I do care. I can't... I don't know why it's so hard. Me neither, Eric. Me neither. Well, that was a not so nice stroll down memory lane. And if that seemed a little extreme to you, unfortunately, it's a pretty accurate depiction of what I experienced back in the day. Now, keep in mind, if your symptoms aren't that extreme, it doesn't necessarily mean you don't have ADHD. It affects people differently at different severities, and as I mentioned before, you don't need to experience all of the symptoms to still qualify as having ADHD. Women in particular often don't experience ADHD symptoms as outwardly as I illustrated, which is a big part of why it often goes diagnosed, and why men are diagnosed at a rate of approximately 4 to 1. That said, if you were watching this video going, check, 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 it may be worth talking to your doctor. And here are all 8 of those symptoms once again. By the way, this isn't self-diagnosis. Technically, this is more of a screener, a self-assessment to help you determine if you should talk to your doctor about ADHD. And if you're still unsure as to whether you have enough information to know whether you should talk to your doctor or not, stay tuned for the next videos in this series where I explore different variations of ADHD in different contexts. As always, please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more ADHD content. Please leave a like if you liked, leave a comment if you're feeling adventurous or whatever, and I hope to see you again soon.